Hey everybody, Stephen Talbot here with another MTG video. Today I'm going to kind of go a little freestyle, talk about a few things. First off, Worcester, Massachusetts, this weekend, the 28th, 29th. It's an SCG Open Series event. I will be there on Saturday. I will not be playing in the event, but if you go to the side tournaments and you're a subscriber, come by, say hi, let me know what you think about the channel. Second note. I'm going to start moving out on some videos that are basically more related to playing Magic. I will have finance, but it's going to be you'll see me playing some Moto, some MTGO, Magic Online, and I'll be posting some draft videos and some standard stuff, so people can, you can kind of see how I play. And a lot of times I find my speculations while I'm playing, and I see a card that would be good, and gives you ideas of what will be good in future sets. When you know what's good now, when they reprint things that are similar or alike, you can evaluate those and see how that will affect the financial market of that card. So you're going to see me start doing that. The next thing is, I don't think I've made a video since M14 really came out, and that's for reasons that I just didn't have time. I've been so busy doing stuff with school and getting that situated, and just a lot of little things. But anyways, that's besides the point. Let's get down to it. This weekend is going to be the first weekend that a lot of these prices are going to really flux. A lot of things that are really high right now may drop. A lot of things that are really low may go high. Basically, if you're going to speculate on something low, this is the weekend to do it. I'm not going to give you guys anything in particular to spec on, but I would say this. If you think about the archetypes right now, you have Trading Post, which seems kind of fun. You're going to have red-green, aggro. You're going to have white-red. You're going to have mono-red. You're going to have mono-white. You're going to have blue-white, Esper. Possibly blue-black. I don't think that'll be great. Red-white-blue, really red-white anything at this point. I'm going to be playing Maze's End on the side tables, so it's going to be interesting because that deck is completely stupid. It's not even fair against aggro decks. The only thing that really kills me is Burn and Burning Earth. But what can you do, right? It's a $40 deck. What do you expect? It's gonna have a weakness. Other than that, guys, if you're looking for things to spec on, I would suggest looking at some Planeswalkers. If blue-white takes off, Architect of Thought, yeah, it will go up, but so will the Mill Jace, because a lot of times Mill is a very good plan against other control decks. So if you start seeing a lot of control decks come out, Architect of Thought may go to the back burner, and you may get in the blue-white decks, or the blue-white, basically the control decks, you may get Architect of Thought, and that may jump up a few dollars. Architect of Thought is worth more because it's worth more when red-white is red-white in a color is a thing. That deck wants to keep creating card advantage by getting 2 cards, 1 card, and that's how they keep their advantage over you and allow them to, it allows that deck to kind of take over the game into its controlling aspects, where it can keep you off the board and push through some extra damage on the ground or in the air, whatever win con they're using. Mind you this, Aetherling is still really low. I'm assuming that there's going to be a lot of Aetherling going around this weekend in the blue decks. That may spike the price a little bit. Let's consider the fact that we have there might be some sort of green-white deck that ramps, that might use the new Planeswalker. That may spike. Domri Raid is obviously not a good speculation. And a lot of these things are very high already. So if you're going to usually pre-sales are the time you want to spec it, but this weekend will also be another weekend that things will start to jump. I would assume that all the little stuff like carrying where that green hexproof 03, if that's going to go up, that's, it'll go up this weekend. The 4-2 Satire, that I'm going to assume that's going to drop a little bit actually. I don't know if that card's really good enough to play. You know what it seems like? It seems like that is a type of card that's kind of like the Pirewalled Shaman, or the one from Dragon's Maze. Not Dragon's Maze. Yeah, is it Dragon's Maze? Or Gate Crash? That you can, Blood Rush the guy, give it +3/+1, and bring it back in first strike, I believe, and bring it back to your hand. It's +3/+1, you can pay 3 to bring it back to your hand. You can use it again, basically. When your opponent takes damage, you can get it back. That being said, I think that the green Satire is kind of like that. Yeah, it is a quality creature for 3 that does have flash and has a reasonable cost, but I think it might drop a little bit just due to the fact that you don't really want to be holding that card, and no one's putting that card in their deck as a 5-drop. They're putting it in there as a 3-drop with the ability to use, to make it better. Now, I do have to say this. There's a 4-mana 5/5 in the set. I don't even know what it's called. I wish I did. Go look real fast. It's not gonna be there. We'll check this out. We'll see what we got real fast. Green. There it is. Is that the one I'm looking at? I think that's the only 4-mana 5/5. Okay. Alright, so World Eater. Polochronos, or whatever it's called. Has monstrosity, basically eek eyes. No. It's legendary. 4-mana 5/5. I'm thinking that if this card's really being played, it's being played for its monstrosity. You're really not gonna, in my opinion, this card is actually really, really good because you can untap and basically play a land and kill a guy. And if you're playing like a mono green ramp deck that has maybe something like this in it, which I don't think I might play that sideboard. It's kind of cool. It's good against control. There's stuff like if you're playing the Caryatid, the Sylvan Caryatid, that's the card I was talking about. You can basically untap and just kill something. And because you can divide the damage, you can kill that guy, and it's not dealing, if it's a 2/3, you can hit it for 3, it's not going to kill your World Eater. But I think this is a really good card because green doesn't have a lot of removal. I don't know what this card is actually going for right now. I'm assuming it's pretty high. I'm assuming people think it's amazing. I could be absolutely wrong though. Let's go view all singles. Let's go to Mythics. Where the heck is it? It's $8. I think if this card drops a little bit, it might be worth picking up if it drops a little bit. Maybe around 6, around 5. I think this card is too good. At least, especially for EDH, this card is too good. And like I said about Garruk, a lot of my friends were, when Garruk came out in M14, were like, I'm going to get Chandra, blah, 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 blah. I traded Chandra for Garruk, and then the next week they basically switched places. Garruk was 30 and Chandra wasn't. So I'd have to assume that if I'm going by thinking the same method that I did with Garruk, I think if this card drops, pick a few of them up. It's a pretty awesome card. And that's the only thing that I could say for an actual spec right now. But that being said, guys, that's all I got for today, and I'll like, subscribe down below. Let me guys know what you think. I'll be coming out with a few videos shortly. Whenever I can get Moto to freaking work. It's timing out for some weird reason today. I have no clue, and it's working fine. Obviously, I'm recording a freaking video. So, anyways, guys, Stephen Talbot. Like, subscribe down below. Talk to you guys later. Out.